Good morning, and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Monday, 19th January 2026 Aries. The recent completion of a long-term goal may cause you to pause today and consider what you're going to aim for next. Don't be afraid to be more ambitious than before, because you've acquired an inner power that gives you more confidence and a stronger belief in yourself. It is that belief in your own self-worth that gives us the power to move mountains. So don't be surprised if over the next few months, you find yourself moving a few. Taurus, recent career advances may have you wondering where to go next. You could be considering taking time off to travel or advance your education. You aren't likely to want to rest at your laurels. Striving to reach new horizons is important to you, and today is the perfect day to consider what horizons are most critical to you now. Nonetheless, it is important to be sure. Don't feel the need to rush into anything as yet. Gemini, a new highly compelling interest may be capturing your imagination. You could find it difficult to think of much else, and so it might be a good idea to try to find the most beneficial way to pursue the subject. Your abilities for in-depth study are enhanced by intuition, so reading could well prove especially beneficial right now. Classes and workshops could give you assistance as well as information, so find out what works best for you. Cancer, today you might turn your attention toward discovering new ways to advance yourself financially. You're likely to be more aware of the usual inner power. Reading about various possibilities could be enlightening, especially as you're feeling particularly capable today, and therefore more likely to be able to zero in on whatever method is best for you. You might want to seclude yourself from everyone else in order to concentrate. Leo, events in the personal and public arenas could give you a new unexpected sense of power over your identity. Perhaps hard work has paid off in the career for financial advancement. Support and encouragement from friends and family are likely to spur you on to further accomplishments, particularly in the area requiring leadership. If you make good use of these abilities now, the trend would continue. Virgo, visitors in the home could share stories of strange experiences of some sort, maybe intense dreams, visions, or premonitions that have come true. This could spark some deep thought, causing you to reflect on similar experiences of your own. It might be a good idea for you and your friends to attend some classes or workshops on psychic development. The experiences will probably continue, and they're more understandable when you know what to look for. Libra, today you could enter a new romantic relationship, or you could experience a new sense of unity and commitment within an existing one. Whatever it is, the relationship might become very intense, so be true that you and your partner make extra effort to give each other plenty of space. Powerful bonds can lead to great strength as a couple, but they can also bind and constrict if each party isn't allowed to grow and develop as an individual. Scorpio, today you're likely to be feeling especially fit and healthy, able to make the most monumental of tasks. Therefore, you could well decide to clean out the basement or tear the weeds out of the yard. Take care to pace yourself. These things need to be done, but not all at once. It is important for you to enjoy yourself as to spend the whole day doing work. Sagittarius, an intense conversation with a close friend or romantic partner could bring you closer to this person. You probably share a number of goals, and discussions could lead to how you could work together in order to make them happen for both of you. You're more likely to take the lead. However, since your communicative abilities are particularly high right now, put your heads together and move forward accordingly. Capricorn, discussions with others could result in new plans and opportunities for advancing yourself at any level, career, financial, or social. Inner resources may come to light that you might not have been aware of. You could also decide to make use of the creative abilities that have lain before you for a while. Give some careful thought to the next couple of months. Some ideas may come to you today, but that doesn't mean you could use them in the coming months. Aquarius, your life circumstances may have altered so much in the past that you could be in an entirely different sphere. Success and good fortune have increased your image, and business and money matters should be going well. Today you should pause to take some time to assess your situation and decide in which areas that you want to go. You now have it in your power to make those dreams come true, so please make use of it. Finally, Pisces, it seems your ship is about to come in. At least the planets seem to think so. Your years of cultivating business relationships will pay off in the form of increased sales or new business opportunities. It seems this success spills over into your personal life as well. Life on the home front has never been more serene. You are the conductor of your life, so please sway that hand. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Monday, 19th January 2026. Do have yourself a great, blessed, and wonderful day.
Monday, guys. Well, what do you know? I really do hope you had an awesome weekend and you're ready to face off another amazing week. Productivity at the highest level. Well, that's the hope. That's the wish. In case your weekend wasn't all of that, well, you know what? You don't carry these things into the new one. It's a new week for a reason. You've got an opportunity to start fresh. So put down whatever happened over the weekend that was not nice, that was unpleasant, and let's face this new week with open mindset, open arms, and positive light. All right, let's see what our news department has got for us first, and we'll be back.
Good morning. Despite a significant drop in traffic deaths and serious accidents last year, police are launching an aggressive new road safety strategy for 2026. It will target everything from tinted windows and drunk driving to outdated laws in a bid to make safer roads a shared responsibility.
I wish to indicate that the department did fulfill its mandate in reducing the number of road fatalities, also in reducing the number of serious accidents. And I am referring to not only in the Castries and Grosley area, but that extended to the entire length and breadth of the island.
In building on that momentum, the department is aiming for even safer roads in 2026 through a more focused strategy and continued collaboration with other agencies and stakeholders.
In 2026, we wish to be more focused in that endeavor and try to reduce serious accidents and road fatalities even further. We continue our collaboration with the various agencies and stakeholders who have a part to play with regard to road safety. Most importantly, the principal agency, which is the Ministry of Transport, the National Insurance Council, insurance companies, you, the media, and the general public.
As authorities look ahead, police say sustained enforcement, stronger partnerships, and greater public cooperation will be key to building on recent gains and ensuring that safer roads in 2026 become a shared responsibility rather than a distant goal. Now, as a beloved sister and daughter faces a grueling 2-year recovery from catastrophic injuries, her family is living a dual nightmare, fighting for her survival while pleading for justice against the hit-and-run driver who vanished without a trace, leaving them with nothing but a broken body and mounting bills.
Just the platelets and the screws and stuff like that, to get them was $10,000 alone, just to get these items. Yes, to do the surgeries, recovery, therapy, or what she'll need in the long run to come to. So it's a lot right now.
The family says that a car's license plate was found at the scene of the accident. The police were able to successfully track the suspect vehicle to Marisil, where it was found abandoned by the driver and impounded. However, more than a month after the incident, the family says no arrests have been made. In a critical turn for the investigation into the mysterious death of K9 officer Tyson, police have definitively ruled out poisoning, pivoting the high-profile case toward a deeper medical review to uncover what truly killed the celebrated police dog.
We have now received results which were further conducted on blood samples taken from Officer Tyson. Again, the results indicate that there was absolutely no trace of any kind of poisoning to Officer Tyson.
With poisoning eliminated, police will now return to detailed consultations with the pathologist and other medical professionals to determine the actual cause of death. This step, the de Freitas noted, is essential to advancing the investigation and providing clarity to the public in the near future. On the 116th anniversary of the first public radio broadcast, a leading cultural voice in St. Lucia is issuing a bold call to elevate the nation's Creole language from a vehicle for art and calypso to a formal language of governance and public debate as worthy of the airwaves as English.
The fact that we are admittedly, although not officially, a bilingual society, any information going out to the public has to be in a language that both sets of people, or languages both sets of people can understand and consume. So it's sort of without doubt that Creole broadcasting is so fundamental to any broadcasting landscape in St. Lucia.
Mr. Charles says Creole must move beyond the creative expression and into formal public debate to truly elevate its status. He pointed to former Governor General Dame Paulette Louise, who delivered thrown speeches in Creole, as proof that the language can carry formality and intellectual depth. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Right, guys, we need to take a short break. Thank you, Newsroom. We'll be back after this. Right, well, recently we linked up with the St. Lucia Consulate, or the St. Lucia, the St. Lucia Consul to the UK, and Angela St. Denis was representing us. And the original reason why we tapped into them in the first place was because they're going to be hosting an authors showcase, and they have decided to do it as part of the Nobel Laureate recognition as well. Not officially in collaboration with the activities of the St. Lucia Nobel Laureate Festival, but hopefully in the future that is going to be the aim, to collaborate on that effort. But I think it's a really noble cause, and I think it have the potential to open up the scope for some great things. So it is definitely reaching out now to published authors, St. Lucian authors who are living in the UK. Let's see what Angela has to say on that. Well, if you're an author, or if you're on the island here in St. Lucia and you have family members who are living in the UK and they are authors, well, there's something coming up. The High Commission, the St. Lucia High Commission in the United Kingdom has got an author showcase that is coming up. Angela here is going to get into the details of exactly what it is that they're hoping to achieve, and let's get into it. Because we've been seeing a lot of St. Lucians. Of course, we've got our Nobel laureates within the field of literacy as well. But recently, I've had a lot of people on the show, a lot of writers and authors publishing their first book, and just recently this week we had one such woman, a historian, St. Lucian, and we've been seeing a lot of St. Lucians being recognized and really pushing the boundaries in that regard. And I might say, if I may say so myself, not piao time, the authors that we've been seeing coming out of St. Lucia, the writings, the publications coming out of St. Lucia is of really marketable quality. They've been getting high reviews out there on the international market as well. So I'm not surprised that something like that would have popped up now, an author's showcase. Angela, you're smiling a lot, so I'm thinking this is something that is very close to your heart. Let's talk.
Yes, it is. I must say that I've always wanted, for me personally, for the High Commission to do something related to Nobel Laureates Week. And this year, we have made a decision to focus on, in the first instance, to focus on published St. Lucian authors in the UK. So it's being held on the 31st of January 2026, and it's an opportunity for St. Lucian's authors in the UK to showcase what they've done, and those who are published. So we know that they're writers, they could be poets, they could be playwrights, screenwrights, whatever the case may be. But in this first instance, we're focusing on published authors. And you said something earlier in your preamble in that there are many St. Lucians who are writing. We're seeing a lot more publications coming out, and they were doing these things before, but now that confidence has come forward and the profile of writing and publishing and books has, come to the fore. So there's that need. And we thought it a great opportunity to just specifically focus on these individuals in this instance, and we're showcasing it at the High Commission. Wow. It's on the theme that speaks to coming from an island, but having a global voice, telling that story. And that was sort of a message from Sir Derek Walcott as well. So it's an opportunity not just for authors, but for persons who like reading, and also for the public to learn more about these writers we have in the UK. Because as I'm seeing, what we did rather is we sent out a call for published authors. We don't know all of the authors, so we had to send out a call.
Right.
And from that call, we've also got a lot of individuals who said, I'm not a writer, but I want to come to the showcase.
Okay.
Our intention was just to get writers to, express interest, and then we would share it. But there's been such a growing interest in attending that we've now had to send out the registration at the same time.
Oh my.
For persons who are interested. And then also we've had persons who said, I love St. Lucia. What about a book I've written about St. Lucia?
Right.
But we love that kind of thing, and we're really thrilled about that. But we want to focus on St. Lucians at this time. And then as we grow the activity, we can open it out to people who just like St. Lucia and they want to write about it.
I think that is a brilliant start to something amazing. I am getting excited right here. Now, what sort of a layout would it be? Would it be just would the publishers or the authors be present along with a book? Would it take like an all-day session? What sort of a nature would it be?
Okay, so it's going to run from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. And the setup will be one that authors can display all their books. They can have it for sale if they like. They can have their banners. And it will also include an opportunity for them to do reading of segments of the book.
Great.
To share and encourage person. One of the critical things is for networking.
Yes.
So other authors can interact with each other. So maybe they might be a historian with somebody who's into Creole, or someone who's writing children's books, someone who does academic publishing. Nice. So all of these individuals who may not necessarily know each other, they can now connect and see where the opportunities for collaboration exist.
This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant, and I don't know if you have well, you should, but I'm seeing this is going to, this might just well blow up to be one of a very big thing, I mean, when you mentioned the fact that authors who are not St. Lucian, but who love the island, who have written publicized pieces on experiences from the island, I mean, can you imagine that sort of, what could be created in that space?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What a start to a great start. No, I'm here for it. Once I'm alive, I'm here for this. Angie, in the meantime, there might be persons who's yet to connect and probably didn't see the flyer or something like that, and a family member might reach out to them from this program. What is the process? What do they need to do?
Okay, so in order to reach out, we have a form, so they can visit our Facebook page, the High Commission of St. Lucia Facebook page, also on our Instagram. Or if they want to send an email to inquire, they can email events.hcslu@gmail.com, or they can also email hcslu@govt.lc. And once they send an inquiry, they will be able to get a response, and we can share the link, and they register either to attend or to be a published author at the event.
This is amazing. I mean, this is good stuff. Now, Angie, you don't be a stranger. We plan to stay very close to you moving forward.
Yes.
And we appreciate the fact that, we now have that connectivity where we can stay insightful as well. We all have to put it together here. Not one hand to clap. Everybody play their role.
That's right.
And we can achieve so much more. So thank you again. And I hope after this, we'll be able to get some sort of review from you. Capture some stuff in there for us, so we can get to see what the outlook was like from this showcase. But thank you again so much.
Thank you, Maureen. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to just share some of the work we're doing. And you raise a very important point as well, I must point out, is giving the feedback, after the evaluation. Yes. Many times things happen and there's never a follow-up. So I'll be very happy to come back on and share how it went, what was some of the feedback we received, how are we going to improve it, and just add in value. And Absolutely. So it gives us credibility. I can say that all the events that we've had over the last, let's say, 3-4 years have had excellent results. They've been really positive. We've created a reputation for putting on excellent events in every sphere, so we expect the same for this one.
Absolutely. Well, we wish you the best, and definitely the review, you can count on me for that one. Have a good one.
Okay. Wow. Thank you so much, Marie.
Thank you.
Good day to all your viewers.
Okay.
Bye.
child, our adopted foundation, we need to know what is on the calendar for this year. They have been doing an amazing job, by the way, and we continue to commend them and keep the highlight on them. We are so grateful that we have partnered with the Donation Foundation. Here's Diane with a list of the calendar of activities for 2026. Here we are. We're starting off another year, another brand new year, and the Donation Foundation, it is definitely solidified right now that they're here to stay. So I mean, they have continued to meet their mandate. They have continued to grow. They have continued to solidify their position and their respect within the spheres of St. Lucia. Diane is here with us, of course, and you know, it makes us feel glad as a DBS, as a family, because it now shows that, listen, man, yes, we were correct when we decided to adopt them as a foundation.
Yes.
So we feel very, very pleased to be aligned with an entity like the Donation Foundation, who continues, like I said, to just really, really, really make a difference in the space that we're in. And we are grateful that as we kick off another brand new year, we can sit down with Diane. Diane, Happy New Year. Oh, Diane is here with us again. She's family now. You know, to just, you know, we need to start off by putting a mark on everything that we need to look forward to for the foundation, because you're a person that is very well prepared, and we know that for a fact. So we know at the start of the year, we can absolutely come to you and we can get a rollout of the calendar that we plan to have for the year under the donation banner. So we just wanted to touch base to make sure that persons are aware, and we play our part as well in helping you to keep enhancing the work that you do.
Yes. Thank you so much, Maureen, for always giving us the support, DBS. But before I start to speak on Donation Foundation and Good Deeds Day and all that we plan to do, I really want to acknowledge Lisa Joseph, who has been with us, one of the founding members of the Miss Good Deeds Day pageant. Sadly, she is not going to be here with us 2026, but I just want to, you know, make mention of her, and she will be remembered for everything that she has done when it comes to Good Deeds Day, working with the young ladies. So I just want to start on that note.
Absolutely.
But for 2026, it promises to be a very exciting year. We're looking at January 24th, where we are going to have the official launch of Good Deeds Day 2026.
Wow.
And we have another milestone. For the very first time, we are going to have the Little Miss and Mr. Good Deeds Day pageant happening April 12th.
Wow.
So at that launch, we will also have the sashing ceremony of 4 young people, 4 young men and 4 young girls.
What age group are we looking at?
We're looking at age 5 to about 11.
Oh my.
And they will be sashed for the Little Mr. and Miss Good Deeds Day pageant.
Nice.
April 26, we actually have the Forum Theatre engagement aspect. Forum Theatre is where we have collaborated with an organization from Martinique, and of course we will be engaging young people and showing them how they could use that new aspect of theater to promote messages on gender-based violence, on peace, on love, on community, and also, you know, it would engage them, it would assist them with their training in theater. So this is what we're having in January 26.
Nice.
And exciting, we have February coming up. We will continue our work with the ladies at the Borderley Correctional Facility. We have been working with them throughout. For the Christmas, it was really exciting that we went across, we did a makeover with them. They had their makeup done. We had a professional photo shoot done with them. And we went out and provided the family with gift items. And it was really heartwarming. You know, the people, their family was surprised with personalized message from them.
Nice.
So that is something that we will continue to do in February.
Nice.
We will continue the planning for the Little Good Deeds Day pageant. We also will be planning some activities around Independence Day as we continue to see there is a need for us to spread the message to think good, do good, and speak good.
Nice.
So around Independence Day, because we noticed we know that there will be a lot happening for independence, but we will still have a few activities around.
Okay, very well.
For March,
Absolutely.
for March we prepare for a lot of training sessions when it comes to climate change, when it comes to community engagement. We will have a lot of capacity building training for our young people in the various communities. So we're looking at around the island, we will be having a lot of these things happening in March.
Very well.
Yes.
Right.
So I can still go
You
on,
can
you
go
know.
on, but well, we want to go down a little more. Obviously, when we zero in on the actual events,
Yes.
we are definitely going to come back around. But
Yes.
what about the preparation for the Miss Good Deeds Day, the official one?
Yes.
And also the one who would have won. Remember, there's that trip to go on over to where we're going again, Africa, is it?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. So when is all of this going to be happening? There's some conferences, I'm sure.
Yes, there
that
are
is gonna
some
be part of it.
conferences coming up. April 12th is actually Good Deeds Day.
Internationally.
Yes, internationally it's Good Deeds Day.
Right.
So we'll be having a number of activities surrounding Good Deeds Day, like a church service. Most excitingly, we have launched a Good Deeds Day club at the St. Joseph's Convent.
Oh, wonderful.
So we have our Form 1s. From what I was told, we have about 50 to 60 members at the Good Deeds Day club at the St. Joseph's Convent. And for April 12th, that very day, we have the Little Mr. and Miss Good Deeds Day pageant. So that is happening April 12th. When we look at, we have already started the registration for Miss Good Deeds Day 2026.
Well.
So currently, young ladies who want to be part of the Miss Good Deeds Day pageant in 2026, they could feel free to visit our website. Feel free to visit our Instagram page or our Facebook page, and of course register with there. There is no auditioning. The only thing that they would require is to have a recommendation letter from a club or an organization that they are part of.
Nice.
And we will start the process when it comes to that. Nice. We speak about Miss Shalina Brin, our 2026 Miss Good Deeds Day contestant. She's expected to leave St. Lucia in November to go to Saudi Arabia to attend the International IAV Conference and Good Deeds Day Conference. And IAV is actually the International Association of Volunteering Efforts.
Nice.
So she will be attending that in Saudi Arabia in October.
Awesome.
So there's a lot happening. We have the youth
calendar is
conference.
full.
It's packed.
It's
We
fast.
have the youth conference happening in Trinidad. That should be in August.
Nice.
We also have the regional Good Deeds Day conference happening in October. So there will be so
Where
much
would that be?
happening. We have
Regional?
not confirmed
Confirmed,
yet,
okay.
but for sure it's not in St. Lucia.
Oh, okay.
It is in another. It may be in another Caribbean country. At the moment, since I'm the regional Good Deeds Day leader, we are discussing and we are finalizing in which country it will
should
be held.
Right.
But
Wonderful.
there is a lot happening, donation, there is a lot of collaboration happening, and we continue to encourage persons to be part of the Donation Foundation, or not just the Donation Foundation, but any volunteer organization where they can give back.
Yes.
Because right now, this is what is needed. Looking at, we already have, free murders for 2026, and we need to continue to go back to the community, continue to preach love and peace and strengthen it, and a lot of that is needed.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, definitely. I don't know about you, but I'm very excited, and again, we're hopeful because this is a wonderful mandate,
Yes.
and we know that a lot is going to be done again. So we know the work continues, and that is what we just wanted to make sure, that the work continues, and that more and more people, the awareness will continue to be raised. Although I might say, I think we've seen a lot of improvement in that regard.
Yes.
Volunteerism. We've seen a lot more young people getting excited about volunteerism again, and that is a good thing. So I think we're onto something. So I would say,
Yes.
man, let's keep the ball rolling, let's keep the pressure on, let's keep
Yes.
striking the metal whilst it's hot.
Yes.
And definitely, this is our opportunity to say we're on board again, and we look forward to what's to come 2026.
Thank you. Thank you, St. Lucia, for always supporting. Thank you, DBS family, for always being with us. To the family of Lisa Joseph, sincere condolences. She is a part of Good Deeds Day. She will be continuing to be a part of Good Deeds Day. Her memory lives on.
Absolutely.
We just want to say thank you so much. And to our volunteers, to our team, thank you so much for all that you do.
Absolutely.
We love and appreciate all of you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
On that note, we're out. And again, you may not take it serious, but we have signed up to be your accountability partner. So get moving. Again, here's Secretary SocaCize.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Sarah, Laurie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with SocaCize. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a bacchanal warm-up routine to Balance Bati by WCK. Let's do this. 4, 3, 2, swing those hips. Four, 3, 2, hips going in a circle. 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, step and switch. 4, 3, 2, first side and 4, 3, 2, next side. Hey. 4, 3, down and up. Hip. Let's go. 8, 8, 8, 8. Stroke back, squeeze it. Last one, side to side with the hips. Woo! Let's go. 4, 3, 2, circle. 4, 3, 2, step and 4, 3, 2, switch. Hey! 4, 3, 2, foot side. Switch it. Hey! 4 more. 4, 3, hip down and up and stroke back, balance bati. Let's go. 4 more. Side side hips. 4, 3, step and 4, 3, 2, switch and 4, 3, 2, first side. 4, 3, 2, next side. 4, 3, hip down and up and last one, push back. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. 4 more. Hey, hey, hey. Roll the hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize. We hope that you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong.
And that's it. That's our Monday show. I hope you're inspired in some way, some form, some shape. And you're definitely going to be tuning in tomorrow again for another DBS This Morning. Again, we'd like to say thank you for choosing us. to start your day on a positive light. We appreciate it, and it's not something we take lightly at all. But whilst we're at that, here's a call to action. We'd like to reach out to anyone, any part of St. Lucia, or maybe even the diaspora. If there's somebody that you believe deserve to be a highlight in our morning show, we'd be more than happy if you make the suggestion to us, probably make the contact with us, send some links, and we'll be more than happy. Somebody within your community that's been doing wonderful stuff that the rest of the island needs to know about, let us know, man. Reach out to us. We'd love to highlight and feature those persons. All right? And continue to encourage positivity and good deeds throughout the nation. Pun intended, though. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Let's do it.